Welcome everyone in the new session of Moments, lesson number 2, The Advents of Toto. Already we had started this chapter yesterday, and today we are going to continue from where we left yesterday. So yesterday we have seen how Toto was so naughty and mischievous, and from a Tonga driver, grandfather purchased it for 5 rupees and he brought in his house, and in the house Toto toned the wallpaper, and he also toned the blazer of the writer, and in this way he had disturbed the whole home. And we have also seen that grandfather was going to Saharanpur to take his pension, and he decided to take Toto along with him. Unfortunately, I means the writer, could not accompany means go together with grandfather on that trip. Trip means the journey to Saharanpur. But he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. So, in order to hide Toto, a big canvas bag was taken. This with some straw at the bottom. Some straw was kept at the bottom so that when Toto becomes hungry he can eat. Became his new abode. Abode means home. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. So once you close the bag, there was no chance to escape. Toto could not get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was so strong for him that it cannot bite also. The bag, which was made of canvas, was very strong, and Toto was not able to bite it also. He has to remain inside it. His efforts to get out only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air. So when grandfather was sitting in the train, the other passengers were surprised. They were surprised because this bag was rolling on the ground. This bag was jumping from his shoulders. The reason was Toto was inside the bag. An exhibition that attracted a curious means eager to know, crowd of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. So all the passengers, they were surprised to see such a bag which was rolling and which was jumping. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile. Now what is turnstile? The students, those who have gone to metro, in metro rail, what happens when you have to take ticket, there is a something block type is there. When you put the ticket, then only that block is removed. You can see in the picture one lady is standing there, and when she inserts the ticket, then only this rod is removed, and only one person can go at a time. So here also grandfather decided to take ticket in order to come out of this turnstile, and Toto got a chance. Toto suddenly poked means came out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Grin means smile. Toto was smiling at the ticket collector. The poor man was taken aback, but with great presence of mind, and much to grandfather's annoyance. Here poor man refers to ticket collector. So he was shocked, he was surprised, but he used his brain, and he told grandfather that, sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly. Now ticket collector says that grandfather was traveling with a dog. Actually it was Toto, a monkey, but ticket collector told it was a dog, and grandfather has to pay for the dog. He has to take the ticket for the dog also. In vain. Vain means unsuccessful attempt. Did grandfather take Toto out of the bag? So now grandfather took Toto out of the bag and showed to the ticket collector, telling that, see, this is not a dog, it is a monkey. he did try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. Quadruped means an animal which has 4 feet. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector, and 3 rupees was the sum handed over as his fare. Fare means ticket price. So finally, grandfather had no choice. He had to spend 3 rupees to buy ticket for the Toto. And grandfather was very angry with the ticket collector. Then grandfather, just to get his own back means to take revenge, took from his pocket our pet tortoise and said, now grandfather took out a tortoise from his pocket and said to ticket collector, what must I pay for this, since you charge for all animals? So he showed the tortoise and asked the ticket collector how much should he charge for that pet tortoise. The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise. Now ticket collector was watching the tortoise closely. Prodded means pushed. Now he began to put his fingers in the tortoise. He was pushing him, testing him with his forefinger. Gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant means victorious look, and said, no charge, it is not a dog. So ticket collector said to grandfather, no need of giving any money, don't take any ticket for this tortoise, since it is not a dog. So in this way, Toto traveled the grandfather on the way to Saharanpur. Today we will wind up here only, and in the next class we will complete this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.